Well, hi there. Welcome to another story time with Taebyn. My name is Taebyn. I'm a pup bark, and this is TV. As always, TV. And joining us also is Jacob. Yay, Jacob! And TV just went fall down. I think yes, TV go fall down. That is what he do. So they'll sit here, and TV's gonna just kind of sit like that because he's tired. He falls down a lot. So on this episode of Storytime with Taebyn, I would like to read you the story of Goldilocks and the Three Bears. Now, apparently there's a lot of politics involved in Goldilocks and the Three Bears. So I'm going to read you from my book of politically correct bedtime stories, whatever that means. I'm not a political pup, so I don't know if I'll understand a lot of this, but I figure I should be informative and let you first all know the politics, the political correctness in Goldilocks and the Three Bears. And magically, my book turns into this piece of paper. So here we go. Through the thicket, across the river, and deep in the woods lived a family of bears. A papa bear, a mama bear, and a baby bear. And they all lived together anthropomorphically in a little cottage as a nuclear family. Okay. Must be nuclear. So war and politics, I guess. They were very sorry about this. Of course, since the nuclear family has traditionally served to enslave women, instill a self-righteous moralism in its members, and imprint rigid notions of heterosexualist roles onto the next generation. Why, yes, indeed. Nevertheless, they tried to be happy and took steps to avoid these pitfalls, such as naming their offspring the non-gender specific baby. One day, in their little anthropomorphic cottage, they sat down to breakfast. Papa Bear had prepared big bowls of all-natural porridge for them to eat. What a treat. But straight off the stove, the porridge was too thermally enhanced to eat. So they left their bowls to cool and took a walk to visit their animal neighbors. Isn't that nice? After the bears had left, a melanin-impoverished young woman emerged from the bushes and crept up to the cottage. Dun, dun, dun. Her name was Goldilocks, and she had been watching the bears for days. She was, you see, a biologist who specialized in the study of anthropomorphic bears. At one time, she had been a professor. Ooh, la-di-da. But her aggressive, masculine approach to science, ripping off the thin veil of nature, exposing its secrets, penetrating its essence, using it for her own selfish needs, and bragging about such violations in the letters columns of various magazines. Because of all this had led to her dismissal. Okay, good for them. The rogue biologist had been watching the cottage for some time. Her interest was to color the bears with radio transmitters and then follow them in their migratory and other life patterns with an utter disregard for their personal, or in this case for other animal, privacy. With scientific espionage the only thing in mind, Goldilocks broke into the bear's cottage. In the kitchen, she laced the bowls of porridge with tranquilizing potion. That's not very nice. Then in the bedroom, she rigged snares beneath the pillows of each bed. Her plan was to drug the bears. What? Oh, she's naughty. Drug the bears, and when they stumbled into the bedroom to take a nap, latch radio collars to their necks as their heads hit the pillows. Okay. Progressive techniques, I guess. I don't know. Goldilocks chortled and thought, these bears will be my ticket to the top. I'll show those twerps at the university the kind of guts it takes to do real research. She was not, I don't know, this Goldilocks thing, she wasn't raised very well. Her parents did a bad job, let me tell you. She crouched in a corner of the bedroom and waited some more. But the bears took too long to come back from their walk that she fell asleep. When the bears finally came home, they sat down to eat breakfast. Then they stopped. My paper's falling because it's stopping. Look at this. Are you looking at this? Ah! Looking Oh, yeah, they stopped. Papa Bear asked, "Does your porridge smell a little off, Mama?" Mama Bear replied, "Yes, it does. Does yours smell off, baby?" Baby Bear said, "Yes, it does. It smells sort of chemical-y." Suspicious, they rose from the table and went into the living room. They didn't daffodil from the tail. Table. Oh, my. Papa Bear sniffed. He asked, "Do you smell something else, Mama?" Mama Bear replied, "Yes, I do. Do you smell something else, baby?" Baby Bear said, "Yes, I do." I think Baby Boy's voice just changed. So, "Yes, I do. It smells musky and sweaty and not at all clean." They moved into the bedroom with growing alarm. Papa Bear asked, "Do you see a snare and a radio collar under my pillow there, Mama?" Mama Bear replied, "Why, yes, I do. Do you see a snare and a radio collar under my pillow, baby?" Baby Bear said, "Yes, I do. And I see the human that who put them there." This is a weird baby, I know. Baby Bear pointed to the corner where Goldilocks slept. The bears growled, and Goldilocks awoke with a start. She sprang up and tried to run, but Papa Bear caught her with a swing of his paw. And Mama Bear did the same. This got violent somehow. With Goldilocks now a mobility non-possessor, okay, Mama and Papa Bear said on her with fang and claw. What is... This is... Okay. We can do it. They gobbled her up, and soon there was nothing left of the maverick biologist but a bit of yellow hair and a clipboard. Well, okay then. Yeah, this is good stuff. Baby watched with astonishment. Yeah, me too. When they were done, Baby Bear asked, now Baby's going to use a normal voice, I guess. "Mama, Papa, what have you done? I thought we were vegetarians." Papa Bear burped. "Well, we are," he said, "but we're always ready to try out new things. Flexibility is just one more benefit of being multicultural." The end. Okay. So that got a little bit morbid at the end, I must say. But it was a lot of fun, and I think I learned a lot from it. Did you learn a lot, TB? I'll wake you up now. I think TB, go fall down. Okay, yeah. And Jacob, yay! Jacob says, for whatever reason, because that's what Jacob says. Anyway, I had a good time. We had a good time. I hope you all had a good Mubarak Fluff and good time. So I'll just say, until next time, Mubarak Fluff, and bye-bye.